Hello and welcome. This is round 2 of Tactical Tuesday. I am Gek, and it's once again White Fox and ToG supplemented by Save Energy from Zulu X-Ray Delta there against FSQ and SquadBeans that are supplemented by We Love Squad. It's Bex and Telematicus as well as Rangerson and Ghost Rider German. So yeah, round 1. We had White Fox and ToG winning by 200 tickets on the Russian side. It is going to be fun to see if this time FSQ can get their hands on one of those 30s and do some damage here. Like I was talking about in round 1, FSQ are absolutely devastating in those vehicles, and I'm thinking they want to take over this time. SquadBeans had their chance last round, but I could be wrong. So here we go. So basically, FSQ need to get at least 200 tickets, or win by at least 200. Well, actually, it was 193, something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be close. White Fox here pushing out, and they're bringing all their vehicles, every single one. So that's 2 strikers. Well, they're not bringing the MRAPs. There you go, 2 strikers. One having a slight incident there with the intersection. But that could actually be critical, just because now these 2 guys are split up, and they're going what looks like straight east here, and they want to hold this area. And we do have both 30mm BTRs. Okay, so they want to hold this area right here, which I assume they want to sort of look at this bridge. And this bridge is now... So we've got FSQ in a standard BTR now. Standard BTR versus a striker. The striker will win just because the BTR will run out of ammo. And here we go, White Fox flanking hard. And yeah, FSQ establishing on Delta. White Fox is on Charlie. They have an FOB there. And no FOB yet for the Russian side, it looks like.
If you hear them or see them, we need to know where they are.
And here we go, look at this. I'm assuming this is FSQ because this is FSQ written all over it, man. But it is not. It is SquadBeans flanking very, very wide. But they might have... I mean, by all means, they could have thought about this themselves. But this is sort of FSQ tactics right here. Flanking super duper wide and coming in behind...
You okay on Bravo?
Sort of the other vehicles coming in behind them and just rushing in and doing massive damage and then going straight out again. And here we are. FSQ now coming up against both the strikers here. It's Opitol, Makos, and Smeagol. But Crimson and Bams do not see them. And something is... Okay, so that's the other striker, Hardcore here, holding this angle on this bridge here. Trying to deny. Crimson and Bams now coming in close. Stopping in the intersection. If they decide to go west right now, they are going to be in for a small surprise. There's a lot of infantry over there. Kerma in the, I think, standard BTR. Yeah.
Squad 3, hat marker on the map. I have an enemy squad leader running towards it right now. East side of Echo.
Hab marker on the map. Okay, so they've marked the Hab. It is slightly out of position, but it's close enough.
Very far away.
And 30 mils, no. They're no longer there. And here we go. SquadBeans now in behind enemy lines and close on US main. I think if they do it right, they could sit. If they do it right, they could sit. Ooh, no, he didn't get stuck. It's hard to get stuck, or harder at least, to get stuck now, but wow, Opidal is super exposed, but they're just not looking the right way. They're looking towards the center of the map, and these guys are relatively in the open.
On marker.
Ooh, and a close rocket there. Save energy though, not bothered. He's just looking back, wants to kill the yeah, Telematicus, and he gets Telematicus actually.
We are blocking the cap right now.
And they're blocking the cap of Charlie. No, they're not.
I'm gonna push out my squad to Delta.
Yeah, so they're definitely not blocking the cap.
We are not blocking anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You were never blocking because they weren't capped all the way up to Delta. And still no attack on Charlie. Mega's trying to push over here. I think he met some resistance. He might have been the one who killed a few of these boys.
Make sure you get in the building, Silverod.
So where are those 30 mils? Okay, so the 30 mils. Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Make sure you take info by...
Alright, so there's save energy, and, well, basically both the strikers are there, and the 30 mils are coming up here. They are taking a bit of a strange route, though, just because you can, I guess, drive over these mountains. I just wouldn't recommend it. It's an unnecessary risk for your vehicles.
And is it outside? Yes, very close to the marker. Very close.
So basically, they want to come up on these guys, but what they could do, being into BTRs, you could just you could roll up and just destroy the crap out of these guys. They would have zero chance, and I think that's what FSQ are waiting for here. Volpato, Makos, Opidal, and Smeagol. And like save energy, he wouldn't. I don't think he would have time to turn his turret around before being destroyed. He would just go.
It's on the south of the cap.
Like 1, 2, 3, boom. And that would require, or that would force Crimson and Bams to go actually to the north, south here and flank around this way to get back to main, because there's no chance in hell he could go up against those guys. And they're still going very, very careful at it. I feel like they've been scared a little bit from last round. I think they really, really want to go and double team this as much as possible. And look at this very, very slow approach.
I fixed it.
They know where he is. They just want to surprise him as much as possible. But this is right now maybe a bit on the cautious side. Maybe too cautious. Hardcore here coming up in the third striker. They could get the trifecta here. Hardcore, I think, wants to RTB. He's going to cross the bridge here. Let's quickly have a look at the cap here. And the cap's still not taken, but I don't think they've stopped it. Oh, here we go. Save energy going to go down, and Hardcore now passing, but these guys are out of position to kill him. And he's just going to go, yeah, he's going to go for it. And what is Bams and Crimson doing? Okay, they're going to follow. But this is risky as anything right now. Opidal running in the open. That's going to cost him his life. There you go, Smeagol and Opidal.
Yeah, they're using infantry hunt down vehicles again. I don't think they're using most of their vehicles.
Yeah. It could appear like that. But they're just being very, very cautious. And right now, FSQ, really getting hit hard here on Delta. And they are apparently unable to cap. Let's actually see where the Delta capture is. Yeah, so they basically, they can't get into this main area. They're having trouble crossing the road here. Magmag going down. Luvis taking hits. Pismigi. Nearly getting GL'd. And Crimson and Bams makes it out alive as well. But right now, these two. Oh, is he gonna do it?
Enemy MTLB marks of Delta.
And he's once again watching the wrong way. Do they have? No, there's no way they have eyes. No, he is watching the right way. But I don't think he knows they're there. U.S. Army neutralizing Delta. This is bad news. So actually, the U.S. side, White Fox, and those other guys now neutralizing or now capturing Delta Cap here, which is a Russian capture point. 601 to 606 with 32 to 8. Wow. So dominating on kills. ToG and White Fox here just completely crushing right now. That's a like 35 to 10. You've wiped what is that?
We're gonna need a fog here if we want to.
Save energy. Yeah, there's no chance in hell he's gonna survive. That was probably an MRAP because he lost the striker earlier. Yep. So now taking out an MRAP, but there's still 2 strikers left. I'm paying too much attention to the vehicle battle here because this is truly where the action is right now. And now I hear the mortars coming in. Sneak on here on the mortars. And is going to rain down fury. Oh, slightly too far north, maybe? Or is that pretty... Oh, that's pretty tight on the half.
Please be careful with ammunition. We are gonna.
Oh, Karma nearly gets taken out there. Nice GLs coming in.
Roger, perfect.
Yeah, and they are saying perfect. Those are perfect mortars, and they absolutely are. And now Hardcore coming in. Close with the striker here. I think he wants to drive past and then just get into his gun, but ooh. That's a close. Takes out the Logi. Keeps going. Oh, but gets set on fire by his own mortars. And a rocket hit. And he's now forced to RTB. And these 30 mils still here, still shooting. And takes out Dancing. And I think Dancing was just in a Logi truck. No striker. Yeah, that's just a truck. So right now they're in position and just taking out any vehicle that wants to escape US main. And that is slowly going to start hurting the US side. And now Hardcore is completely...
Is the hab down? Enemy BTR,
like
south side of the eco.
Yeah, he can't get back to main. He has to flank out very, very wide, but it's a very dangerous approach. Crimson and Bams now as well, very, very cautious, but Hardcore's going to run right into these guys.
Enemy radio on the map.
Are you removed the Charlie fob yet?
Or he might actually pass right underneath them.
Logi went down, hit from 40 mil, guarding the road on the...
oh, but they've got to hear him. They've got to realize, yes, they are eventually having a Metaphor, as well as, yeah, they're all going for it, and they're just getting in position. And yeah, he's dead. There's no chance in hell he's surviving this. There we go. Another striker. So now 1 striker operative, 1 striker and 1 MRAP if they want it. And Crimson and Bams are just trying to get into any kind of position, but there's really, like, this is not a striker map. There's no good place for you to get that long range attack going. And this is a Logi now coming in to supply this hab on Delta for White Fox here. White Fox dominating currently, 55 to 24, so it's evened out quite a bit. It's no longer 1 to 3, but it's closer to 1 to 2. And FSQ have a tricky situation to deal with. Let's see who's capping what. No, impossible to see. There we go. So, yeah, it is US side capturing right now. And Stribel in the back here kills Chris Chaos, but now actually entering, and you see Volpato, Smeagol, Optical, Makos now coming in. Ooh. And these 30 mils are shooting at something. I think they want to RTB as well now. Reynolds running for dear life. Yeah, they need to RTB, or they want to anyway. That's half health and less than half health on those 2. Stribel now finding the FOB. Gets killed by Quist, but actually locates the FOB, and that's absolutely crucial right now.
Squad 2, enemy south view. Mark. On the railroad.
What is that? That's Kerma. Okay, so that's Kerma in the standard BTR. Just taking them out as they cross the road. But look at this. White Fox just solid in these buildings. They most likely have a hab in there. No, the hab is just south of the... no, sorry. It's in between. It's in between the buildings. Okay. Yeah, so they're pretty solid on this flag, but right now I think this capture should have been stopped because there's a lot of Russian troops pushing in here. And White Fox really showing their dominance, and as soon as these 30 mils are up, man, I would just roll them up here and destroy the crap out of that hab. In hardcore now, generally a vehicle operator, now infantry. Just to show Scribble takes him out. Nice job, wants to get on that hab.
South of flag mark.
So, oh, it is now a U.S. flag, but they captured at the most precarious moment. Obviously, they are bleeding tickets for FSQ right now, but if they lose this flag, they are in big trouble, because that's basically they didn't cost FSQ or FSQ and SquadBeans any tickets when they captured this, because they captured it from a neutral state. So they're going to lose tickets if they lose the flag. And right now it's 529 to 493, so they have a 30, almost 40 ticket advantage. And yeah, and with SquadBeans having established vehicle dominance here, however, ToG pushing behind sort of this influx right now, and Laifu, oh, making short work of FSQ here and pushing in, and that's gonna help. That's gonna help a lot, taking out this east flank. That's gonna help White Fox for the U.S. side a huge amount. And these 30 mils, where are they now? Okay, so 30 mils once again pushing out, but they're gonna roam. They're gonna roam long distance, and there's not all that much work left for them to do in terms of vehicles. They would be better off supporting infantry right now, but they can't know that. Yep, and it's looking grim right now. It's looking grim for the U.S. side. What are they shooting at?
Connor, we're gonna mortar the hab now.
Oh, so there's a striker right here, Crims. Oh, I thought that was them. I thought that was that striker, but no, it is not. And now, oh wow, and there's 50 tickets all of a sudden. So there you go. All right, okay, yeah, I've got these mixed up. So yeah, the U.S. side is 50 tickets down, even though they're up on flags. They're 50 tickets down, and yeah, but I mean, the Russians really need to recapture this flag. They absolutely have to recapture this to have any chance. We do have FSQ once again pushing in on the east side, going to reclaim that side from ToG. However, they have spread out very nicely. They're going to know when this attack shows up. They do have Invisible as well as Dancing sort of in between themselves and this attack. But this hab right here is costing them dearly.
Mortars coming.
Kai King in this building here, shooting out through the windows, just doing lots and lots of damage to the guys spawning in on this hab.
Mark, somewhere here, maybe one.
And look at this. And yeah, and then we have PBR 2D2 in this window, now throwing the grenade. Yeah, and there's just no way to get out of this hab anymore. Position is crumbling. What's going on here? Hardcore kills Champ in the that's a truck. So hardcore killing, but that's gonna cost him his life, more or less guaranteed, because here come both of these. Yeah, and he tries to kill Kerma there as well in the BTR, but now there's no doubt as to his position. He needs to get out of there. But wow, aiming a little bit high there. And he knows he needs to run now. He's got 230 mils on his ass. And he just guns it. And there's no looking back for him. And this is sort of the cost of one-manning a vehicle. You can't shoot behind you right now. You've got to drive or shoot. Cavalier starts getting hits on him. Hardcore forced to go back south. And that's not the ideal route for him. But the Strikers are slightly faster than the BTRs. I mean, if this BTR just ignores that and continues dead ahead, he's going to get him every time. Because you'll intercept him on the bridge.
I'm putting up here.
No, but he turns. So there you go. And now you'll see White Fox here pushing in closer and closer. This hab is just lost. There's no chance. Ooh, and they do have an MRAP as well pushing in here. They're really going hard at it with the vehicles. And Hardcore's still alive. Just driving rings around them. Now just going to go straight north, yeah. And up and through. And look at this White Fox just dominating this position. Again, missed with that rocket, man. And the hab is gone. The FOB, I assume, is gone too. And this is going to even out the scores quite a bit. Here we go. 50 ticket lead now from the Russian side. Terminal in this BTR. Trying to do some damage. Oh man, really well done there by White Fox, just managing to creep into this flag and holding. And how are they doing on kills? Well, it's evening out more and more. Right now they're on 1.25 kill death ratio. And Kerma actually started burning there. I think that's splash damage from those mortars. They're shooting GLs at him, but that can't hurt that thing. And here we go. Crimson and Bams coming up in the oh no, they're in the MRAP. And here we go. Telematicus. Oh, and he goes out. And now that MRAP's driving, and they should hear it. Yeah, Tillo just heard him. Takes out his LAT. Oh, and he sees the turret moving. And he stops. That's really bad news. You've got your ass to danger right now. One hit. Oh, nearly kills Tillo. But right now, if that MTLB just wants to roll up there, he can kill him easy. Easy for breathing. Oh, and gets the MRAP. Nice job. So now we're back on, what is this? This is closer to 50. It's 45. But White Fox winning the infantry game right here. They are now in a more and more precarious situation as FSQ gets into position to basically kill anything that comes out of this hab.
Yeah, enemy up, but we got still infantry west. I'm gonna put marker.
A lot of people going down, but I think they can sort of survive this. And again, you'll see White Fox going hard on the attack, and FSQ just, there's nothing, like, they do have vehicle dominance here, but there's no...
Yeah, if you don't have contact, guys, just keep
yeah, there's no attack, right? And there's absolutely no defense. Invisible. Only guy on, well, I guess their defense is here, obviously. So I was just wrong, basically. But here we go. So we do have FSQ once again trying to push in from the west side. And they need to establish themselves in these two buildings, there and there, to be able to have good overwatch on this hab. And if they can get that and they can get some rockets on it, maybe deconstruct it with damage alone, honestly, they should get the BTRs in there and just shoot it to pieces. And that should really do it. And now we've got these BTRs just locking it down.
The hub is down.
And here we go. Save energy in Crimson. And what is that? That's an MRAP? Yeah, that's a dead MRAP right there. Oh, he sees it. The MRAP heard it. Oh, and that's a striker right there. Sitting empty.
We are digging the enemy radio.
Save energy gets into it.
I just destroyed enemy
out of mine base. They don't have any FOBs or hubs.
All right. So there we go. Still good vehicle work by, despite the sort of extreme pressure.
MTLB marked.
Oh, and they're on the FOB as well. K has found it. He's already digging. This FOB is going down. And this is terrible, terrible news for FSQ. We do have Ghost Rider German coming up on it, though. And he's going to be able to shoot this guy, but he is taking shots. Throws the grenade, but misses. He's going to kill himself. And just tries desperately to get hits. He got hits on Aaron, and Aaron's going to die. Yeah, there you go. Managed to get a grenade out first, though. But right now, K, only guy here, and this FOB should be rebuilding. And just gets his shovel right out immediately. And, ooh, they managed to kill Screech, sorry. So now there's no chance in hell K is going to get this. There we go. K dies. So this FOB once again secure. But look at this. White Fox just super secure on Delta right here. No chance in hell they're getting pushed out. But FSQ now managing to secure these two buildings. And this hab now is going to be precarious to spawn at. But man, what a fight. It's just constant blood. Ooh. Striker going down again. A lot of vehicle losses. A lot. So US side, despite just dominating the flag game and the injury game here, 1.5 kill death ratio. They are down on tickets. Just because they're losing all that material, but I feel like they think it's worth it. I'm not going to, like, it could be, it could not be worth it, but they're losing a bunch of vehicles. I mean, just prodding in here with those MRAPs and taking out the Logis, I mean, that's absolutely worth it. But the Striker stuff going in so deep, I'm not seeing how that's doing the trick. And now Save Energy in deep trouble here. And the BTR does not have the gun depression. Does not have the gun depression to shoot back. And now this MRAP is firing at the other... oh, but you can't lose this. You cannot lose this. Oh, and he needs to reload, but it goes. Oh my goodness. And no, he didn't get any of them.
Soldier, you dead?
Well, that is absolutely devastating for the Russians now. Giving up that one BTR could allow the US side to once again establish sort of vehicle dominance. This FOB once again, or this hab and FOB once again secure. They're spawning in and being able to run out, but I don't think, honestly, don't think White Fox is that interested in attacking anymore. I feel like they just want to hold this and be happy with that. They're trying to clear out their west flank, and that's about it in terms of pushing out. Mega's going down, just to point that out. But wow, Russian guy here might be going up against Zeppi. No, they're in different floors entirely. Nope, same floor, but inside outside. Wow. So this is quite a match right now. White Fox just displaying dominance in this matchup. Boom. GL's not coming out. That took a long time to travel. And now White Fox actually attacking. I'm going to have to eat my words. Sneak and Pliskin, Jaxo, Joe Boy, as well as Wheelmill. Coming in as Sneakan. Coming up close on Vex. Bushes between them. Oh, but goes down. Quick reactions from Bex there. Saves the day. And now FSQ, I think, once again have an opening to come in here. Only Chris Chaos sort of denying them access to this hab right here. And Cicely might... No, he's in the building. Migas. Oh, gets him. Peeks the corner. plays it safe. Blue Fanana and Kev going down as well to Luvis and Stribel. So right now, the road to this hab is wide open because of the resources that's been invested into this attack right here. Obviously, this attack could work out as well. Konar and BST coming in, and Screech holding from the window, and they just want to get on this FOB, this hab area. Makos now gonna guard this corner, and he might get surprised. Yes, he did.
You know, Connor is the hab marker.
And Magmag going down as well from. That could have been one of these guys on the north side, but yeah, so really struggling here. And yeah, kill death. I mean, it's not like dangerously high, but it's more than FSQ and SB had on the US side.
Enemies are attacking Delta from northwest.
Yeah, and right now this hab area is not a good place to be. Chris Chaos just forced to kind of just peek. Oh wow, and nearly gets Killer Haze. Really good aim there by Chris Chaos. But yeah, White Fox definitely have this, and look here, look now. Russian ground forces 236 to 277. White Fox and ToG now sort of poised to win both rounds. And that is devastating. Save energy coming in with the striker here. And just the fact that he's blocking this road is enough to sort of... ooh, Killer Haze going down to that GL. Yeah, just the fact that he's sitting here saying this road is off limits to infantry is going to help hold this flag, because the west side's where they're coming from. And that's... About to cap Echo, and here we go. Ajax on the hab, and the hab is compromised. There's no more spawning there.
Can you cover? I'll just start digging.
And Reynolds now digging. There we go. Strong, muscly arms. Digging away at that steel and fabric. Yeah, Kerma trying to spawn in with Zerty, goes down immediately. And we do have Vex and Champ
Hab is down
on the south side here. Hab should be down. So there we go. Now it's just, yeah, there's no hope for this flag anymore. They're forced to spawn back at main, and that is absolutely devastating. Ooh, wait. 30 mil going up against Hardcore here. And Hardcore just decides to run. That's exactly what he needs to do. And he has very little chance of surviving this. Now, we're talking that gun depression on that 30 mil again. It's just not great. And it's like he goes the wrong way as well. Or wrong. Yeah, so he's going to escape. U.S. States now neutralizing Echo. That's going to increase their lead. 60 tickets so far. And also Foxtrot is the last flag now. We do have FSQ trying to hold this. And this seems like a decent place. Like you should be able to hold this pretty well. You've got three or four sort of vital buildings. And if you spread out within those, you should be pretty good. Just make sure not everyone goes into one apartment. You can't go from the left to the right side once inside here. Basically, this drain sort of signals where the apartments are. There's a divide between them anyway.
Yes, we are.
So here we go. Yeah, White Fox and ToG holding solidly on Echo. Yeah, on Echo. And we do have SquadBeans pushing out in the vehicles. Ooh, wow, you cannot lose vehicles now. You're down on tickets. They're in solid cover though, but they're putting down some pretty decent fire here. Pissmiggy pushing out. Will he throw a grenade? No, ooh, but he gets Screech and then goes down to Pliskin. Pliskin crossing the road extremely bravely. Champ gonna come up but takes fire from the window. The Jaxo kills him. And Pliskin. Wow. Push us in pretty fearlessly here.
Does anyone have 18 rounds? In 2 empty LBs, that's it. On the marker.
Oh, Pliskin has been spotted. He's not gonna go down, but there's no LAT. Might be Kvist. It is Kvist. Kvist is coming up. I think he wants to be in this window and just lean. Yeah, there we go. And obviously these things cannot take a lot of hits. Ooh, Pliskin takes down Mulvich and then just gets annihilated. Now Kvist could be ready. Megas coming in from the north, pretty much clears up this flank. Reynolds alive, but he is shooting at Blind Eye and Karma. Oh, and shoots his leg. And kills him. Vehicles. They're coming in right over here. So now they actually got a Wolfpack running here. Save Energy as well as Hardcore coming in. Smeagol has warned the group though. Bams as well in the MRAP wants to follow. Bams being the guy that supported Crimson earlier. And now if these guys, there we go. They're shooting Revenge Driven and Metaphor, and they're just stopping, and they're going to go down. That's another huge amount of tickets. Now 79 to 252. Looking poised to win this by 200 tickets. But no. Yeah, they've lost 0 vehicles in this sort of assault here, and man, Vex looks like he's going to go. Sorry, not Vex, but this MTLD right here. They're now focusing that BTR. Save Energy wants to push up and kill him as he tries to enter main.
Nice job, boys. Vehicle.
Yeah, they just completely surrounded that Hardcore now. Going back to main. This thing can not take any more damage. Needs to be really careful, but he looks like he's going to be good. Unless we do have like Sicily. Nope. And yeah, and Cavalier can't even get back into main. He has to take the northern route.
Please drop ammo crates around the fobs.
And Revenge Raven now in position to shoot back at the striker.
Enemy north, squad 1, enemy north, incoming north.
Gets Bams. That is a 30 mil right there. And Save Energy, is he going to get the shot? No, most likely
Alright,
not.
I need to let you run that
I don't
southern
think
fob.
they can see them. So, ooh, does, yeah, no.
Strikers will stay on the southern fob and support infantry. They can use it as a vehicle repair station.
So there we are. Save Energy now. Sitting here in support. And White Fox just dominating. White Fox and ToG dominating this match right here. And just, they've been relentless. I mean, they haven't completely punched, like they haven't, it's not been an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination, but it has been going solidly one way continuously, right? They've never had sort of like a relapse or I don't even know the word. They've never faltered, right? They've constantly been pushing forward inch by inch by inch by inch, and they've won that fight very, very solidly, and it's looking like 200 tickets. Even better win now with the US side, more than likely. And yeah, they're looking like they're gonna get the match, or they're absolutely gonna get the match. Bam's now coming in with the Logi. And it's just, yeah, look at this. They basically concentrated the Russian side to this area here, and a small group sort of around this lake here, and they've just dominated them on this side. This 30, there we go. So the Logi going down. I am quite sure they managed to supply the FOB before that happened. They are here.
Yeah, we got enemies inbound.
Oh yeah, Crimson. Bam's going down. Crimson surviving it though. And Revenge Driven, Metaphor, Cavalier and Font. Now pushing over. I assume Screech and BST are LATs since they're pushing up. They are not. Well, Screech is.
We have 2 BTRs
But not BST.
on the southwest side of the map.
And Screech just gets a shot of his life there. You couldn't ask for a better shot just as he crests the hill. Oh, and that's another lot. Yeah, so that's it right there. That thing's gonna explode, and that's gonna end the game. So GG, well played. There we go.
Okay.
And yeah, GG, well played
Good
to White Fox there, Plisk and Subtle Rod,
Thanks for the game,
Konar,
boys.
Save
Awesome
Energy,
job,
Hardcore, and
guys.
Crimson. Really nice vehicle work there by
Hardcore,
those
Save Energy,
boys.
fantastic.
Awesome, well done. Well done vehicles.
Here we are. Really well done, everyone.
GG, boy.
And a 400 and 410 ticket win for White Fox. GG, well played. And I'll catch you guys next time.